Hello, boys and girls. Um, Thank you once again for joining me for my second episode of Conversations. Today, I just want to speak about something that has been bothering me for most part of my accepted adult gay life. And this would be the part when you are trying to meet someone or meet people, and there's a question which will always come up, and this would be on your chatting platform. So you'd be chatting to someone, say for instance on Facebook or wherever the platform is, and this person is now going to ask you about your role. We have the roles that we all the roles that we all conform to. Some people call themselves top, some people call themselves bottom, some people call themselves versatile, but at the end of the day we all have a role in which we play, and we all have a role in which we conform to. With that said, I just seem to have an issue with how the rest of the gay fraternity seems to feel or seems to speak of when it comes to speaking of guys who are bottom. So basically guys who identify with the role that I identify with as well, and that will be the role of being a bottom guy. Being a bottom guy in a gay relationship basically means that you are the passive partner in the relationship. If you want to get more graphic about it, it basically means that you are the one that takes the dick. The guy who gives, or the guy who is active in the relationship, that guy is deemed the top. You also have guys who do both, and they find themselves, or they prefer to be in a relationship which is not so strict with regards to the sexual roles that we conform to. And these people like to basically conform, or rather identify with being what we call versatile. As the word says, I mean, they're versatile. One day it could be in, the other day it could be the other way around. With all of that said, and I mean, this just basically gives you an outlay of how colorful the gay society is. I seem to have a problem, though, when you are trying to, or you are chatting with someone and someone is talking to you on a social platform, and they ask you whether you are a feminine gay. Now, I don't know. When I think of myself, I do have feminine attributes. I've got quite a few, and I've accepted this about myself. I actually love it about myself. I embrace it about myself because I feel it makes me who I am. It makes my personality my personality. It makes me stronger. It makes me bolder. It makes me who I am. And the misconception that I found people having with regards to you actually saying, yes, I am a feminine gay, is they immediately seem to jump from, okay, this is just a guy who is gay with slight feminine attributes. Whether you decide to grade my attributes to be slight, mid, or high, that's completely up to you. But my issue becomes when someone will skip from, that variable that I identify with, that I like, that I know it is what I am, and they immediately jump to a feminine gay guy who goes a step further as to portray himself as a woman. So say for instance, he will go and get a weave, or he will put on fake nails, he will wear a dress from time to time, do makeup on the extreme. I do wear makeup, and I have a fabulous time wearing makeup. I wear makeup with a beard, and it's not to wear makeup so that I am wearing makeup and the world sees that I'm wearing makeup. No, I wear makeup purely for an image. I'm going out, I'm going to be in a place with a lot of light, etc., etc. So I need to look good. That's why I will wear makeup. And then you'll get people who say, okay, so you're saying that you are a feminine gay, basically meaning that I have dreadlocks, or no, sorry, not dreadlocks, that I have braids, or I've gone and gotten a weave, but I have done something which is feminine to myself. This touches on something else which a friend of mine and I discussed the other day, and he said this to me, and I took slight offense to it because I honestly believe that I am cumbersome of everyone who is gay. I love everyone who is gay, because I understand our struggles as a society. I understand our struggles as a community. And my friend said that I have some form of internalized homophobia. And that's actually another conversation that I want to have for another day. For me, I took offense to that, not mainly because of what he said, but because of the fact that when I try and differentiate myself between what I see as being a feminine gay or as being an overtly feminine gay. So when I try to differentiate between those two, I get told that I am, I have internalized homophobic issues that I need to resolve. But as I said, that's a conversation for another day. My issue is the fact that I now am getting confined into a box which I do not fit into. There are categories to homosexuality. We've said this. And unfortunately, these categories have led some gay guys to think that they are far more bougie than others. Bougie is an American term for you think you're better, zenzangono, or basically you think you should ice cream. So unfortunately, we live in a society where these have become our norms, and the bougier you are seen to be, the better life is for you. Feminine gays, power to you, and when I say feminine gays, I mean the type of feminine gay who is not my type of feminine gay. I mean the overtly feminine gay. More power to you. I love you. I appreciate you. I just have a serious problem with being identified as someone who will possibly one day walk down the road wearing a weave. In case you haven't noticed my hairline, I couldn't possibly do so. Anyway, that's just my view on a small little topic as well that I've had issues with. So as usual, comment, share, like, say whatever it is that you'd like to say as well at the bottom, because this is a conversation for us to have. It is about us at the end of the day. And I'd love for everyone else to have their own opinion and input. This is my opinion. This is my view. This is my input. And at the end of the day, there's no right, there's no wrong. That's the basis of this platform. That's the basis of us having this conversation. So give me your input, give me your view. Let me know where your views differ from mine, and enlighten me on whatever it is that you have on your mind, or however it is that you would like to pose, this very conversation that we're currently having now. So yeah, again, thank you so much for joining me for my second show.